Guys, Deluded, I'm back again. Let's review the month of February. Now, there wasn't that much Premier League football being played because of the other cup competitions. Some people had Champions League, we had Europa. There was always also the FA Cup, which was always going to be a nuisance. I mean, you saw Spurs even have to do a replay of that. So, yeah, we might as well review the thing. So, let's start with City, the easiest one. There's not much more to be said. They're first, they're blitzing teams. They banged us in March, even though, yeah, we're in March now. They're blitzing teams. The only problem could be they lost to Wigan and they're not going to get the FA Cup. But other than that, was it? Yeah, they're not going to get the FA Cup. But they blitzed us in the League Cup. They're en route to get at least the bare minimum of a double this season. So yeah, man, they drew with Burnley as well, but then they smacked in 5 against Leicester and conceded 1. There's not much. They haven't had much more to do, man. They're first. Manchester United, they're second. Good win coming back from behind against Chelsea. They beat Huddersfield Town. Obviously, a very shocking loss to Newcastle. And if I remember rightly, Smalling and Jones, they got a lot to answer for. Couple themes has been running with United as well. They're still second and it's all calm. But you're hearing, I don't necessarily believe it, but you're hearing Alexis Sanchez rumours, he's not happy. You're hearing the Pogba and Jose beef has been a theme. Several players have been in different form. And I think low-key, off top bit, someone that's been playing better, I think Martial, when he's been given chances, it's hard when you're getting subbed in these things there. But I think Martial was very good this month. And he was for me, he was probably their best player against Chelsea. I'm getting a bit excited with that comment, but you get what I mean. So that's Manchester United, they're second. Chelsea, 5th, sliding, risk being drawing themselves out into a top 4 battle with Spurs. Spurs are down there next. Spurs are ahead of them now, and Spurs they had a healthy margin on Spurs once upon a time, but now it's gone. Shocking 4-1 defeat against Watford, probably the highlight of February for them. They lost to United, so that's 2 losses, but then they turned it on against West Brom this month as well. So they're 5th. They need to pattern up, or they're going to be joining Arsenal in this banter thing. So yeah, Liverpool 3rd. First thing that comes to me is Salah's not that bad of a footballer, is he? Like, Firmino's on some different thing. They're on fire, man. They're smoking teams. They obviously, along with City, they're one of the easiest teams to say. And maybe if they didn't drop some points at the start of the season or whatever, where they have dropped points, they'd be second or whatnot, man. I honestly believe if City weren't as good as City are, turning on the goals and stuff, people would be talking about Liverpool. The media would be writing, praising them. Because look how they're exciting. They're joy to watch, like the front options and stuff. So shout out to Liverpool, man. They smoked Southampton. They dealt with West Ham, like I said. They got zanged against Spurs and drew with them. But what are you gonna do? Champions League 5. They shipped in 5 against Porto. So yeah, man. All you can say with Liverpool is just they have to just mean as they keep going on. Don't get overconfident. Just keep believing in your teammates and yourselves and just getting them results. And you see how Chelsea dragged themselves into a top 4 battle. From 2nd to 5th, there's not much in it. So Liverpool can't afford to drop points. They just need to keep doing what they're doing. So yeah. Spurs, they're 4th. Credit where due. I know they played United. I think did they beat? Was it Arsenal? Was it Arsenal in January? I don't know, man. But they beat us. They beat United. They got a result against Juventus. They grinded a thing against Palace. The only bad thing you could say over Spurs in February is that they got an unneeded. They beat them 6-1, but an unneeded replay against Rochdale for fatigue purposes and all things like that. There's not much more to be said on Spurs. Along with Liverpool, them and they're galvanised. They're doing their job and they're trying to get some sort of objective done for the season. So that's them. Sadly, last and definitely least, 6th place Arsenal, my club. Pains me to say, I've told you, man, how many times you've got to get out of the December period, the early January and February's still in amongst the pack. We got worse. We're 6th. We're on 40 odd points. Them man, they're on 50 and them things there, 50 plus. Top 4 is 10 points. There's a 10-point gap and there's around 10 or so games left. You're wishing on the star. You're asking for too much and you've left yourselves with too much to do. Europa League, you've got AC Milan and you've got some. Even if you get past AC Milan, there's a serious amount of 30 teams and we haven't got our best players available for that. Aubameyang can't play. Lacazette is injured. We're moving with Welbs. So that's a snowball's chance in hell of winning the Europa League. I'd love to, but that's a snowball's chance, man. So we are in serious trouble and we just need to write off the season, whether it's playing young players, whether it's just changing formations and trying to pattern up something for next season. So yeah, man. The only credit I can give Arsenal is that we played a perfect game against Everton. I credit where it's due. That's one of the games where I can say I hold my hands up and say he played well. But other than that, it means quite little. Bottled against Spurs. Spurs at Wembley. Not that they're comfortable at Wembley. Spurs, I gotta get you, man. You killed us. They smacked us in our game of the season. The manager and some players were saying. Toothless. Spurs smacked us 3-0 in the League Cup final. Obviously it's March, but City went and smacked us again. We lost to Osher Sans on Thursday as well. So yeah, man, we're losing a lot of games. We've lost the most out of all the Premier League teams in 2018, so it's concerning times. We thought 5th was bad last year, 6th is terrible. We might even find ourselves 10th and them things there. Guys, the Luli Guna YouTube's in Golo Kante. That's the February review wrapped up, man. I thought there'd be a bit more to talk about, but I'm out.